everybody, I'm Chris, and I'm wearing a colored shirt, which means we got some breaking news to talk to you about Disneyland. But before we get started, hit that subscribe button, because I actually have some videos coming out about some things I'm not even allowed to talk about yet. It's going to be happening very soon, shortly. So make sure you hit the subscribe button so you can be the very first to know what's going on in the world of Disney. All right, like I said, I'm wearing a colored shirt, so that means we're going to talk about breaking news and news stories, and we're going to talk about the strike. And I'm also going to tell you how to save the most money on a Disney vacation. Something just got released here that is blowing my mind. I'm still kind of in shock about it, but let's get into it. All right, quick recap. A little while ago, the union voted to authorize strike authorization. Now, I saw a ton of misinformation. I did a whole other video about that because people were saying the union members are going strike. No. All they were doing was authorizing the potential to go on strike. This is a bargaining chip, right? This is like a card that the union is going to lay down, slap on the table for Disney and say, okay, Disney, what's going on? Are you going to meet us or not? So they did. The union and Disney, they did meet, and they've met, and they've talked, and they come up, and they've worked, and they've come up with what's called a tentative agreement. Now, what are the next steps that's going to happen? This tentative agreement is going to be proposed to the union members. The union members then are going to go on July 29th, and they're going to vote if they either accept or reject this new tentative offer. They're going to vote to accept it. I would be shocked, like so shocked, if they voted against this. I would be. To put it in perspective, for those of you who watch our channel at any discernible time know that Prince is probably one of my favorite musicians. He was so talented, and he passed away. Like, if Prince walked in the room right now, it's like, hey, Chris, I'm here to make a new, I would be utterly shocked. That's the type of level of shock I would be as if the cast members, the unions, voted to not accept this proposal. Now, here's what's happened. I'm going to read you some direct quotes so you can see what's happened. Now, keep in mind, in business, you're striving for what's called a win-win. You don't ever want to look like you won and somebody else lost, because if you do that, there's always hard feelings. And so they want it to be what's called a win-win, where I get what I want, you get what you want, and we all feel good about that. And I think that's what the union was trying to do with Disney, because they know that they wanted to have what's called a win-win scenario. So let me read you some things here that was going on. This is the union, right? The union said, cast members have fought hard for the past 4 months, and this tentative agreement would not have been possible without the strength we all showed throughout this process and the unwavering support from guests and community members. And that's what they said. So they're like, hey, we did it. This is all because of the support of the union. And that's not surprising. That's what the union says. They're going to say, because we all work together. Disney responded. They released a press release too, a little soundbite, if you will. And this is what they said. Disney said, we care deeply about the well-being of our cast members and are pleased to have reached a tentative agreement with the Master Services Council that addresses what matters most to our cast while positioning Disneyland Resort for future growth and job creation. Okay, so here's what's going to be happening here. They are going to be voting on July 29th. And you might be asking, well, Chris, what is this new proposal? What is it? What did they propose? We will not know that. We do not know that as the public. What's going to happen is the union will then take the details of the new proposal. They will then give that to all the cast members to the union members. They will look at all that information. Then they will go and vote on July 29th. If they vote to accept it, and I think that they will, if they vote to accept it, at that point, that information, what the new agreement will then be released to the public, and we can find out exactly, hey, what's going on, what happened, what kind of things happened with the union and between Disney. We'll find that information, but we won't get that information until after it is approved. So, really weird case scenario is the union would give all this information to the union members. The union members vote to reject it, which I don't see happening. But if they did, we would never find out what this proposal was. They just wad it up and they go back to agreements. So on Monday, July 29th, the members will have a chance to vote to approve this particular proposal. We can't speculate what the proposal has. I mean, this part is speculation, and I think this is more of an educated guess, because the committee says they were seeking these things. These are the tenets that they were looking to seek. They wanted fair wages, a fair attendance policy, seniority increases, and safety upgrades. Those are the 4 things that they really were talking about a lot. So I'm assuming that they met some agreements on those particular 4 topics, or at least the majority of those topics. We'll find out once this becomes approved on July 29th. All right, so this is a fantastic news. I can't tell you how relieved I am for this. I was super worried for the cast members because going on strike is incredibly difficult. It is very difficult to do. And so I'm glad, I'm happy for the cast members. I'm glad that the union was able to come to some type of tentative agreement, and I'm just thrilled. So as you guys know, I did like a live stream yesterday. I was on it for 4 hours, and people were asking me. We had cast members on there that are talking about this, and I just, my support and love for the cast members. I appreciate you because you truly do make the magic happen at Disneyland. It wouldn't be the same without you. So I'm happy you guys were able to avoid a strike because I know how painful that could have been. All right, now let's get to some really good news. This is crazy. This is bananas. This is bonkers. This is great news. So Disneyland is going to avoid the strike. It's going to keep going. I know a lot of people have vacations planned or going like this. And so your plans should not be disrupted. Here, this was just announced. Are you ready for this? There is an amazing summer sale going on at Disneyland. Okay, the summer sale is this. Right now, if you go between now and September 26th, you can get, if you buy like a 3-day park hopper ticket or longer, you're basically almost going to save 50%. So what we have here...
It doesn't have to be park hopper. It can be one park per day.
It doesn't even have to be a park hopper ticket. It gets better than that. And I actually kind of recommend that. If it's your first time going to Disneyland, do not get park hoppers because you're going to spend one day at one park and then go to the next park. If you're more, maybe let's say more of an advanced Disney goer, you've gone a lot, then yeah, get a park hopper, but it does cost more money. But if it's your first time, don't get park hopper. Save yourself the money. But here we go. So this, and it applies to non-park hopping tickets. So this is great. Children, they're going to save $211 for right now. Like you're basically saving half, and adults are saving $146 on their tickets, which I going to Disneyland during summertime and having a sale, never seen it before. But wait, there's more. Like they used to always say in those infomercials, there's more. Right now, you guys, if you are going to stay between August 1st and September 26th at an on-property hotel, but that means the Disneyland Hotel, the California Grand, the Pixar Place, or the new DVC Hotel. If you are going to stay at one of those hotels or want to stay, if you book it through Getaway today, call this number 1-855-GETAWAY, 1-855-GETAWAY, and tell them Provost Park Pass sent you. When you stay at one of those 4 hotels, they're going to give you a $50 Disney gift card per night. So if you stay for 4 nights there, you're going to get $200 in gift cards to spend on whatever you want there at Disney. I've never ever seen that. But you have to stay at an on-property hotel. It has to be from August 1st to September 26th of this year of 2024. And you need to call that number to get away today and tell the Provost Park Pass sent you, and then you'll have a chance. You'll get that $50 gift card per night. This is bananas. I don't even know what's going on here. This is absolutely crazy. I'm just so happy and relieved that Disney, the cast members, do not have to go on strike. I'm absolutely thrilled for that. All right, make sure you have that subscribe button pushed and then you hit that like button on this video. That's a way that you can say thank you. I have some new videos be coming out. I've got some, we got some hiking stuff. I got to show you that. But I also have some cool stuff about Disneyland that I'm not allowed to talk about yet, but I will be shortly soon. And once the second I can talk about it, I'll be putting videos out and you guys will be the very first to see that. So make sure you have that subscribe button hit so that you do not miss anything cool because you guys are big Disney fans like I am. And I think you guys are awesome. You guys are the best. I'll talk to you later. And to the cast members, congratulations. I'm so thrilled for you guys. You are the best. Talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.